be easier. I should be happier. This is not what I planned. This is not what I expected, or this is not what I deserved. Right? And it's a lie about discontentment, about our purpose, our identity, and it can hold us completely captive. Maybe even make you just want to run away. I'll never forget, I vividly remember there was a day that I got in my car, the kids were a disaster, my husband was out of town, and I got in my car and I legit drove to the bottom of my driveway and I just sat there. Just angrily, just raging at God. You know, why are you making this so hard? It should be easier. And everything in me just wanted to keep driving. Where was I going? I don't know, I didn't care. And yet this truth then popped into my head that I want you to hear. That being confident in this, he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ. And then I just wept even harder because that just washed over me of this is not the end. This isn't the end. The hard we're in now, we can't give up because the story isn't over yet. And if you run away from this now, you're gonna miss it. Not just for your kids, but for you. Because it's not over yet. And then this other one, I know we send kids off with this all the time, but I feel like it's one that as a mom I hold so tightly from Jeremiah 29:11 of I know the plans for you, declares the Lord, for good and not for evil, for hope and a future. Those are the truths that he says. That this plan, this season is meant for good and it's meant for hope. And then another lie is, I mentioned kind of falling into this depression, and it is something that I battle with off and on. And there are days where I literally have to fight for having a soulful joy, but it's worth the fight, and so I go into the battle with it. But this lie will come up, and it says I am not enough. And this is a sneaky, smooth-talking one with lots of layers. Oh, it's a good one. And it's one that likes to pop up all the time. It's one that maybe tells you that if you did more, if you loved harder, if you became more easygoing, if you had more Pinterest-worthy parties, then you'd have value and worth, and then it would be enough. But isn't there always more? There's always more. All you have to do is look to your left and your right, and you're like, there are more? I need to be more. And here's the truth I can tell you about that. You're never going to be enough. Ever. You're not going to be enough. But y'all,